to a Robin Banks Productions, baby.
Yeah, it's the underground, it's the underground, it's the underground, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, and that's your ass, or you done. It's the underground, it's the underground, yeah, it's the underground, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, and that's your ass, or you done. Move the sticks, first down. You better not step out of bounds. You don't really want it, but you really need it. It's the underground, man, we undefeated. Michael Jackson couldn't beat it, 4th down, couldn't reach it, man, you squad about to lose it. Go ahead and face the music, flip a coin, you still lost. Pay the cost to beat the bars, turn your motherfucking lights off. Yeah, CTE, these niggas can't see me. Got your head fucked up, got the game locked up, and it's over for your ass. 4th down, you better pass. You know what it is, you ain't gotta ask. It's the underground, it's the underground, yeah, it's the underground, yeah, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, okay, and that's your ass, before you done. It's the underground, it's the underground, yeah, it's the underground, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, and that's your ass, before you done. Yeah, you know what it is. Underground Sports Show, baby. We live, call into the show. Ow, happy Turkey Day, baby. Been a long week. Been a long week, time to eat, baby. Turkey Day. We in the house. You know I got my co-host with me, Obi-Wan. What's up, baby?
Slicing and dicing.
Yo.
Happy Thanksgiving to everybody, yo.
Yes,
All
sir.
day.
Turkey Day all day, baby. Like I said, I don't know about you, but it's been a long week for me. I'm ready to eat something. You got the NFL. Turkey, you know, Turkey Day, that's a football day. That's a football day right there. Well, welcome to the Underground Sports Show. Like I said, I got my co-host with me, Obi-Wan, Fantasy Guru, Mr. Upset. Oh man, LAB in the house. What's up with you today, man? How that Turkey Day going already?
Bruh, terrible.
Oh, well, you know.
Yeah, we already know. We ain't gonna get that today.
Sometimes it's hard for that turkey to get right, you know what I mean? Somebody gonna mess up on Turkey Day sometimes. Sometimes somebody bring the potato salad, should have brought the potato salad.
Yeah, tell me about it.
You know what I'm saying? It be like that. But yeah, man, look, happy Thanksgiving to everybody, man. You know, you're supposed to say you're thankful for something, man. So look, man, hey, I appreciate y'all all subscribing. Whoever subscribed to the channel, man, we've been over here working hard, you know what I mean? I want to be thankful for everything, man. I definitely want to thank my man right here, LAB, for, you know, working hard with me, doing what we've been doing so far. Man, we got 6 games left in the NFL season, and we've been going hard, man, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, I appreciate it for sticking in there with me, bruh, and having the commitment. I appreciate the commitment. That's what I'm really trying to say, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the commitment, man. You know what I'm saying? And look, we got a commitment here in Pittsburgh. We mess with the Steelers. And that's what I'm going to talk about first, man. You know what I mean? Because I got a couple questions for the people out there. And I'm asking,
I see the pirate.
huh?
I see the pirate hat. I see that pirate hat.
Mm-hmm. So, you know, it's the P hat around here. You know what I mean? It's there for everything to start with a P. You know what I'm saying? So, hey,
It's the pit.
it's the pitch.
Mm-hmm.
But do we have a quarterback controversy in the pitch? Speaking of the pitch.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We got a lot of fans down here that might be in the pitch right now, man. We was real high, and then all of a sudden we got real low.
That part.
When you lose to your rival in the snow, and you struggle, not only that did you lose, you struggled in the loss, you know, and it just ain't look good on either side of the ball. So you get down quick. But should we be down in Pittsburgh? Maybe we should, because I believe we have a quarterback controversy here in Pittsburgh. We don't know who we want our quarterback to be. Should it be Justin Fields? Should Justin Fields get his job back? Or is that just too quick of a trigger to be pulling Russell Wilson out of the game? I heard you say no. You say no. But is everybody saying no? Is everybody saying no?
But hold on. Before you even go even farther and start asking questions, I'm a North Carolinian to all my Bird fans of the Steel City, of the Steel Curtain. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm a Carolina boy, born and raised.
Right.
But I love me some Steel. And when I see or when I hear the quarterback controversy, the last time that they had a quarterback controversy, they went out and drafted Big Ben Roethlisberger.
Right.
I'm gonna let you ride with that one right there.
So you think neither one of these dudes need to be the quarterback?
I think it should be a dual threat.
Oh, okay.
Dual threat. You got
Okay.
one as the running back, and then you got the other one as the passer. Okay, all right, run it. I mean, if it's working and successful, you keep winning games. Okay, then all right. So we already seen it. Justin Fields is not going to make a lift pass like Russell Wilson has done all season long, even though he hasn't done consistency with it, but he's done it. And we've seen it. Like, damn, he dropped the dime to pick it.
Right.
Like, damn, he dropped the dime to this guy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they got a squad, so it's not Russell Wilson, and it's not Justin Fields, but it's Mike Tomlin, who's very intelligent. If you want to look at the reasons why y'all have a fucking ag on quarterback controversy, you look at the head coach. He's saying it every week. We're going to keep continuing to look for who will be our starter. Why? Because it's confusing everybody, to let everybody know we really don't have a starter, but this is what we want to do.
This is what we got to do to win.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like that's what Mike Tomlin's doing. He's definitely looking at going towards the two quarterback system. It's obvious that's his plan.
Right.
Is it the right plan?
It's working. Look
Mm-mm.
at
We lost. We lost to the Browns. We only did it once. That's the thing. That's the thing. We only ran it once. We only brought Justin Fields to the game once, and we lost the game to our rivals, the Browns.
The ugly ass Browns, the dogs.
Well, what's the reason for you taking out Russell Wilson in those situations? What are you telling Russell Wilson when you take him out in those situations? That's the thing. That's what's creating
That's the thing. You're right about
the
that.
controversy.
I had
The loss to the rival.
I had to breathe for a second, and you know, and to sit back and sit what you just said, and you're absolutely right. What can you say with taking Russell Wilson out when he's probably the better player for the game?
Yeah, so you take him out in situations and basically telling him you don't trust him in this situation. Or this guy is just better than you in this situation. So once you just
Mike Tomlin fucking up.
maybe. Hopefully they just get it together. Hopefully, you never know. They might have just one thing I know is we need more offense this week coming up versus the Bengals. Alright? So we gotta figure it out and gotta figure it out quick. Bengals coming off of a bye. And they at home. You better figure it out. Because they gonna be scoring. Alright.
Yeah.
Call into the show. Go ahead, I'm listening.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, bro. Go ahead. Just one more on that.
You want to know something about the Steelers? And they've always been that team that don't score a lot of many points. When they do score a lot of points, it's like, what the fuck do they got going on? They never say we're like top tier. It's always been like defense. Okay, got great defensive players. My thing is that kills me about the Steelberg City is like their record is always above 500.
Yeah.
It never goes below. I mean,
But people around here ain't happy with that.
I know I'm not a big fan of the Steelers, but guess what? Bruh, y'all fan base is number one. Two, y'all always stay with a winning record. If you want to pull up a stat of what team has had the winningest record, oh, come on. the Steelers every year they're above 500.
But you know,
Name me the year that the Steelers had a under 500 season.
Yeah, so we were going to be above 500 again this year, but the thing is, we want to win a Super Bowl around here. We want to at least win a playoff game around here. That's what we're trying to do. And we definitely ain't trying to miss the playoffs because there's a couple teams creeping, and you don't want to get into a jam with a quarterback controversy in Week 13. It's time to make a decision. It's time to make it quick. Russell Wilson is 4-1. Justin Fields is 4-2. They both been playing well. And one's better at one thing and the other better at something else.
I don't see a controversy. I'm sorry, brother. I don't see a controversy. I see Mike Tomlin using every option at quarterback to then going to continue to keep his train going. So if 1 week you see Russell Wilson doing good in the first two quarters, but the defense let up and they start coming back, so you say, all right, let me go ahead and bring in Fields. You trying to do something to slow the clock down with that point.
You just got to win, though. If you lose, it ain't working.
It's not working.
That's what I'm saying. That's the controversy right there.
We only got 3 losses.
It ain't got to be about the QBs. It's about we don't have a quarterback. It ain't about them having like beef with each other or they battling like that. I mean, Mike Tomlin is voluntarily putting them in the game, so it don't matter who's having the controversy. It's a controversy. We swapping quarterbacks and we're not winning. But it's only one game. We'll see.
That part.
All right, next up, man. Another question before we get into these games and stuff for today, because you know we do got some alright games today. But how much more does Barkley have to do, or how much does Barkley have to do to be the MVP of this league? They always seem to give it to a quarterback, and I think Barkley is the leading candidate right now as far as what he's doing for his team. But are they going to snub him again like they've done other running backs, I feel like, and give it to Jared Goff or Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson? That's my question for y'all today. Call into the show. We live, 412-407-2744. Call in. Help me with my fantasy, because I got some fantasy questions for y'all too. But Obi-Wan, I'm going to let you answer that, man. How much more does Barkley need to do? Or how much does he need to do? What does he have to do? What does his stat have to look like to win the MVP?
I would tell you this right here. All right, so he's already surpassed every other person that should, like I said last week, or the Sunday, or anyway, the other day.
You had it right.
I said that he basically has taken the handoff that was not supposed to be a handoff from Jared Goff, and he snagged it and ran for 100 yards for a touchdown.
All right.
The point of what I'm saying about that, when you look at this guy's stats, now this is what he got to do. He don't have to worry about putting up 100+ yards every game.
Okay.
Score a touchdown, but score a touchdown would be great.
True.
If you get 100+ yards after now, that's epic. That's going to add to the fuel to the fire. And the last one right now is stay healthy.
Okay.
That's it, point blank. He got to stay healthy.
For sure.
He got to finish out the season strong. Whether he gets 100 yards and every game going down the stretch, 6 games left. Yo, honestly, to tell you the truth, like I said 2 days ago, he is the what? Leader of that team.
Yeah. Yeah, he's killing right now.
All he got to do is to stay healthy, stay strong. He's got it. It's in the mailbox. All you got to do is go to the mailbox and pull it out. Point blank. I know I was preaching Jared Goff. I was preaching all these quarterbacks, but the shit that he is doing.
And he's on a good team, too. And he's on a real good team. Yeah. I mean, he's on one of the best teams. It ain't the best team. The Lions everybody's going to call the Lions the best team. But I think most people would say the Eagles is the second best team in the whole NFL.
I'd say they're the second best team in the NFC, but I ain't going to say they're the second best team in the whole NFL.
Okay. I mean, I'm just saying people might say that. If you look at the AFC, somebody might put them over Buffalo. They might put them over to the Chiefs. This the way the Chiefs is playing. And, you know, they definitely going to put them over the Steelers in Baltimore. I mean, who else you got?
Right now, power rankings came out right now. It would be...
They'd be 2 or 3.
It would be Kansas City number 1 and Detroit number 2. Only because Kansas City has the record that they have and that they're the reigning champions. So they're going to go above Detroit. Always.
That's what your power rankings would be?
Yes, sir. Philadelphia would definitely be number 3, and Baltimore would definitely be number 4.
Yeah.
Number 5, I'm lost to that because you got so many.
Hold on. So you put Baltimore over Buffalo?
Oh yeah.
Oh, why so obvious?
Because you got that third running game. You got Lamar Jackson, your second running back, and then you got Derrick Henry as your first running back. I haven't already explained this to you. I can't make this up.
Yeah, I mean,
then you got a quarterback. You got a quarterback.
So Josh Allen ain't a running back?
Josh Allen is a big old white boy that's slow, but kind of fast, but slow.
No.
Kind of fast. He got to stay up.
Gonna run you over, too.
He's not.
He's gonna run your ass over.
He ain't Lamar Jackson. Bro.
He beat the Chiefs.
He's not Lamar Jackson.
Shit.
Just put it like that.
I don't know about that. But we talking about.
But I will tell you one thing that Josh Allen is. He's faster than fucking damn slow ass damn Patrick Mahomes.
Well, that's how y'all lost with Patrick Mahomes scrambling. But anyway, we're gonna get to that. But like I was saying, we was on Barkley. All right, Barkley right now got 1,392 rushing yards.
Oh, that's Adrian Peterson number.
So yeah. And that's what I was about to get into. That's funny that you said Adrian Peterson, because Adrian Peterson is the last running back to win the MVP. All the way back in 2012. What's that, 12 years ago? Was the last time a quarterback did not win the MVP. I think it's crazy. I mean, I definitely think McCaffrey should have won it last year over Lamar Jackson. I'm sure. Maybe I couldn't have found nobody else, but the point I was making the other day is it's turning back into a running league. Not only do Lamar Jackson Saquon Barkley got the 1392. Our boy King Henry got what? 70 less yards than that, 13 something too. He's 13 like 25. There you go. He got 1325. So we got 6 games left, and these dudes got 1,400 yards. So you said the other day Saquon Barkley got 700-yard games in the last 12 games, right? So he's at least going to get 3 more 100-yard games in his next 6 games.
Right.
So that's automatic 300 yards. So he's sitting at 16, just giving him them 300 yards. And he's going to get 70, 60 in another game, something like that. He's going to get close to 2,000. They probably won't get to 2, but they still going to have the 18 or something like that. You know what I mean? I think Adrian Peterson won it with, hold on, let me fact check it. 70 yards Adrian Peterson won it when he won it. Might have been 2,000. Oh, hold up. It might have been 2,000. Here we go. Adrian Peterson.
No, it was a little later than that.
What?
You're right. I'm trying. It was a little later than that. I want to say about 2006, 2007.
No, it was 2012. He had 2,097 yards.
What was that game he played against the Bears where he put up 346 yards?
Only 12 touchdowns, though. Say that again?
Didn't he have a game where he played against the Bears and he put up like 300-plus yards and like 3 touchdowns?
He probably did.
Like, he was like the fantasy god. And that year, I think that was the year that he actually won.
That's what I'm saying. You talk about that's what I said. That's the year he won MVP. Go ahead.
With that set in mind, Derrick Henry is behind Saquon Barkley for yardage, right? But there's one thing that Saquon Barkley has that nobody else in contention of being the MVP of this year. he has a highlight reel.
Yeah.
And that right there
Yeah.
has solidified him
Yeah.
to be the MVP. Now, I'm going to explain what I'm saying. Now, Cam Newton did it when he used to dab. When he went undefeated, dab.
Yeah.
That was his solidifying.
He used to do the Superman. He used to do the Superman thing
right, the Superman dance and the dab, boom, right on.
And it was pretty. Yeah, Cam Newton was he jump over the top. He'll spin around and stiff arm somebody.
Highlight reel.
He always had a smile on his face.
Hey.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. That adds to it.
Highlight reel.
Well, that's what I always say about Lamar Jackson. That's why Lamar Jackson got 3 MVPs. Not that he was always the best candidate, but
he just does
the highlight reel. The highlight reel just got you like, goddamn, you gotta give it to him.
What? Like, wait, what? You did what?
You did what?
Yo, my God, for a quarterback to do the shit that he does, Michael Vick has never done shit like he does.
Truth.
Cam Newton didn't do shit like what he does. Lamar Jackson is by far a freak of nature with how the way he runs the rock. I mean, like, bro, you stop it, back up, go to the left, 2 steps to the left, up, 2 steps to the right, it's touchdown.
Yeah.
Like, come on now.
Yeah.
But Saquon Barkley had the best highlight reel of the fucking season.
Of definitely the decade or the maybe in history. He jumped over somebody backwards, bro.
Yeah, that's all right. First he juked a motherfucker on a snare tackle and then see another motherfucker coming and decide to turn around and jump over him backwards.
Yeah.
Man, that's that. Odell Beckham's one-handed catch going in the side of the dang end zone. That was hot, but not like that.
And Jared Goff is boring, bruh.
Boring. because he got the 2-headed monster behind him. He got to do something. He ain't never the guy sitting up on the damn throne. I throw it to him.
Yeah.
Come on now.
But Jared Goff is good though. Jared Goff is good. I'm not taking no wreck away from Jared. I like the Jared Goff for the Rams. Jared Goff is nice. Don't get it twisted.
Right.
You don't have those efficiency stats like that and be nasty. No, I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that Barkley's just going hard. And it's looking good. So I think that's going to give him the edge. He's just got to stay consistent. He got to keep doing it. He got to have the numbers. Or they're going to give it to a quarterback. Because it ain't only Jared Goff he's going against. He's trying to beat out Lamar Jackson. He's trying to beat out Josh Allen, who's got a good record. You know what I mean? That matters. But as long as he keeps the team, the record stays up there, which it should. Don't they got some good games coming up though. They got some real good games coming up. So that's going to matter. That's going to matter.
Hey, big bro.
Yep.
Little bro. Yo, let's change the narrative right quick, yo.
I'm listening.
I like what we got going on, but let's flip it up and try a different style. All right, so you know we got people out there that's watching us, right?
Right.
They're like, okay, give us the players that's going to be hot in DraftKings, so we can go out there and pick them and try to win some money.
Yeah, that too. Definitely.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
We
got 3 games to pick for today, right?
Right.
We got Detroit, divisional Detroit versus the Bears.
Right.
And then we got
Jazz and Cowboys. Jazz, Cowboys. And we got Dolphins, Packers. That's our lineup today.
All live today.
And that's the team. Those are teams with a lot of fantasy players on it.
A lot of fantasy players.
All of them.
Who gonna get that turkey leg?
Turkey leg. Which game is that? Is that the Cowboys? No, it don't matter.
No, it don't.
You're just saying period.
Period. Point blank. Who can get that turkey leg today?
Tua.
Reason why I'm asking, because the brother right here your big brother trying to win a couple of money, so it might help somebody else win some money too. All right.
Hey, that's what I was thinking about that Titan game that you picked last week.
Yes, sir. I saw that because you told me about the defense, and then I saw that commercial with Will Levis, and I was like, ooh, that's scary.
Right.
Right.
All right, so let's go back to, since you want to talk to fantasy, let's go back to Bears Lions. That's their first game up. It's actually about to come on in 20 minutes, so let's get that out the way. You got to go there first. Bears Lions. You got Jared Goff out there. You got the Twins out there in the backfield. Montgomery and Gibbs. I mean, the Bears, they've been losing, but it ain't really been because of defense. So is this going to be a big day for one of them running backs or not?
Bro, it's possible. Wait, what was that? Yeah, for the Lions. All right, so the Chicago Bears defense is suspect.
Okay.
But
they get turnovers.
On Thanksgiving, everybody plays with a hindrance. Like, I gotta get me a turkey leg. So everybody comes to play.
Okay.
So you're not gonna see a lot of mistakes in today's games. What I would, it could be, but I don't think so. Because Chicago don't really have anybody that can guard all the firepower that Detroit has. I'm not going to say Detroit's going to blow the Chicago Bears out.
Nah, they got some decent DBs back there.
The Bears are going to do a lot of zoning, and they're going to play them. But the Lions are still going to be able to score because the Bears can't stop the run. So my thing is that you want to talk about fantasy. The only two fantasy persons that I would put from the Detroit Lions, and one would be one, and the other one would be a strong number 3. So that's kind of that number 3 could be a flex spot.
Right.
I want to go with Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery in the flex.
Okay.
And the only reason why I say that is because I'm looking at the list of who Yahoo's got at the top players. They got Josh Jacobs, $35 at number 1. Then you got Jahmyr Gibbs, $34, and then you got David Montgomery at $29. So, but the way that the league is spreading the ball around, you got to at least pick 3 dominant running backs.
I was about to say, you need to go back and explain how it worked first. Because you talking about all 3 games at the same time, or you doing a fantasy for just one game at a time?
One game at a time.
All right, but you start talking about Josh Jacobs, though. You was talking about the Lions.
I was making an example with Josh Jacobs. So I already made my selections, and you heard me say it. I said Jahmyr Gibbs is going to be one of the running backs that I will pick, and he's picking now.
How many spots you got?
You get a quarterback, you get a running back, 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers, tight end, flex, and a defense.
2. Oh, you get all of that out of one game, or these 3 games combined?
3 games combined.
All right.
And then you get $200 to play for. So I already got Jahmyr Gibbs in there, definitely. And that would be the first game that's starting out here in about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
All right, so. And now, I'm all over the place when I pick my tight ends. I'm all over the place when I pick my quarterback. Who would you say would be one of the best quarterbacks today? You got Tua Tagovailoa, you got Jared Goff, you got Jordan Love, you got Caleb Williams. Those are top 4 quarterbacks.
Oh yeah, I mean in these 3 games I gotta go Tua or Goff for real. But it's probably gonna be Tua.
Now see, Tua is $27. Jared Goff is $25.
That's for that reason.
$25. But Caleb Williams is $24. Anybody after that, you would have starter Cooper Rush and one more person. Who's the starter for? You got a game missing. There's a game missing. That's only 5 quarterback. That's really 2 for them that's starting. Oh, all right. You got 2. You got Cooper Rush and you got Drew Lock.
Okay, what you said? I already said I'll go with Tua.
You said you going with Tua. I only got $200 to spend, and like I said,
you ain't say that already. Go ahead.
Yeah. Now I got to keep in mind the receivers going down the field. All right, so therefore, you say Tua. I'm gonna pick Tua. All right. I'm gonna skip the second running back spot because I already said who I want to put in my flex. Then I got, all right, we're gonna start with a receiver. I got 3 wide receivers to choose from. All right, you got the God, you got the Egyptian God, Amon-Ra. Then you got CeeDee Lamb. Then you got the surprising Malik Neighbors.
I know the players. Tell me what you need.
Huh?
I know the players in the league. Tell me what you need.
What I need for what?
The position you need.
Huh?
The position you need. You picking the fantasy squad, right?
Wide receiver.
Okay. So you asking me what wide receiver I think would be of value today, and you're.
I need 3.
Okay.
I need 3.
And you, what type of range you need to stay in?
All right. Right now,
You need to go cheap, or can you spend some money? I can't see it, so I don't need to know that. I just need to know if you need to be low or high.
I know words. I say right now, Amon-Ra St. Brown, number 1, 36. CeeDee Lamb, 30. Malik Neighbors, 27. DJ Moore, 4, 26. Tyreek Hill, 25. Jamison Williams, 24. Jaden Reed, 24.
Hold on, Malik Neighbors is more than Tyreek Hill right now?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. They play the Cowboys.
Considering that game right there, when you want to talk about it, that you got the Giants going up against basically the same mirror team, and that's still be a low scoring game.
I'll probably go with one of them Dolphins wide receivers for real, because it sounds like there's good value in that, and they're gonna move the ball today because they trying to get back in the playoffs. They trying to win. Packers is good on defense. They're all right, but they're more opportunistic than they are like a real good defense with the stats. So even though I said Tua, but when you say Tyreek Hill is that low at 24, that makes me anxious right there. Or Jalen Waddle's probably cheaper than that too.
Yeah, he is. He's 21.
Yeah, and then also
I got $19 to spend for
also
17 players.
All right, I feel you.
I can pick Jalen Waddle, and I was two great minds think alike, because that's who I want. And now I gotta go cheaper.
Well, you gotta go with one of those Bears wide receivers.
I don't want to do DJ Moore because he's $26.
He been well. Then I said you going cheap, so what's the point to go from one of them other ones? Well, your boy's back.
We got Rome Odunze. He's 20.
That's too much.
Right. You know what? I don't really think if they're gonna score, you know what? I'm not gonna pick a Chicago Bears receiver. You know why? Because I think they're not gonna score many points. Like I said,
they're still gonna be losing though. They're gonna be passing a lot once they lose.
Yeah, that part. So they're gonna probably go to that tight end.
That could happen.
I like Cole Kmet.
How much is he?
Oh, let me see. Let me go back. I know he's cheap because he got Sam Laporte. Oh, damn. What? You know what? Tight ends. Oh, Cole Kmet is $16.
All right, how many more spots you got, man? We ain't spending the whole show on your fantasy squad.
No, we're not. I got 1, 2, 3. All right, I got 6 players. I got 6 players left. I got 1 running back, 2 wide receivers, a tight end, a flex, and a defense. The defense right now, I'm looking at will be the Giants at $12. So I'm gonna try to go through this quick and get it.
How much is the Cowboys defense?
The Cowboys defense is $14, while the Giants defense is $12.
Oh, yeah, you could probably pick either one of them.
Right, that part. So I'm looking at that. Now I'm gonna go straight next to my tight end position, where Geno Smith is a monster at the role that he's playing. He's $23, and then Cole Kmet, who really has not been doing up. They show you everything. Sam Laporta. Ooh, scary, $16. You know what? Let me see Tucker Kraft, because he's right there, $16 too as well. I mean, you know what? I'm just gonna make this up and go off on the rap and just say Tucker Kraft.
All right. So I just got a text message from my boy Lance. He said the Dolphins is going to choke tonight because it's too cold for them to do anything up in Green Bay.
That part.
that reminds me of a question though. Your brother asked me, did I think that the Dolphins had a chance to get back in the playoffs? And that's why I like this game today. That's why this is the best game of the day. Lions is definitely playing Tecmo Bowl this morning with these Bears. Probably, I think the Bears going to be in them a little bit. Jazz Cowboys, we're going to be watching just because it's time to eat. But really the best game to me is Dolphins Packers, because I think the Dolphins, man, I told your brother I don't think so. But, hey, look, they on a little winning streak here, 5-6. And the Chargers is only 7-4. And the Broncos is only 7-5. So that's only a game back from them. So they definitely in the hunt. Chargers and the Broncos can't slip up, or the Dolphins can definitely get back in the playoffs. So I think the Dolphins, no matter the weather, it's still only November. I don't know what the weather's going to be like in Green Bay. I don't know if you had the forecast, Lance, but I don't know if the Packers is automatically just beating the Dolphins up there, man, for real. And now I don't know if the Dolphins ain't going to make the playoffs. I know if the Dolphins make the playoffs, ain't nobody going to want to play them, because that offense is crazy.
Yeah,
it really is. It really is. The way I look at it, with A-Chain healthy, they got a slew of other fast running backs. Waddle got back in the game last week and led the team in receiving, which he ain't done in a while. And it's all because of Tua's back. If Tua would have been in there all year, I'm telling you, Dolphins would have been in the playoffs already, for sure.
That's what.
But yeah, definitely think that's the game of the day. But any upsets today, Whit? What you think? Bears, Lions. Can the Bears get out on the Lions? Is it possible?
It's not happening. Not happening. I like the Lions because of their running game. And, you know, I go in on that, bro, when I say that.
Right.
Nah, man, I can't make that up.
Yeah. It's in Detroit, too.
There's the things that these guys are doing that's incredible.
Right.
So,
So, then here on Black Friday, we got the Chiefs versus the Raiders tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if the Raiders can wake up for that, man. I don't know who their quarterback is right now. I ain't even gonna lie. They because Minshew got hurt, banged up his shoulder. He was they last resort, and these Chiefs is at home. They definitely should beat the Raiders. That's probably going to be, might get a little boring tomorrow, but I'll be watching. What time is it? 3 o'clock? Is it? Nah, hold on. Anyway, it don't matter. Chiefs Raiders tomorrow. You ain't calling that one an upset, is you?
No, I'm not.
Ain't no way. But the big game next week, and that's on Sunday, is Eagles-Ravens. And that's funny because this whole time we've been talking about the running game and MVP and Saquon Barkley and Derrick Henry trying to get this MVP, trying to get the 2,000 yards. They see each other on Sunday.
Right.
And yeah, that's the Eagle versus the Raven. You see who gonna fly high. I don't know, Whit. It's in Baltimore. That's gonna be a good looking football game right there. I hope we get some national TV. It's at 1 o'clock. I know I'm gonna be watching the Steelers game when that's on. Alright, I bet. That's one thing we didn't do, is go over the games. But yeah, I think Eagles and no, I'm lying. I seen it already. Yeah, they flexed that to 4:25 so everybody can see it, because you know that's the East Coast game in Baltimore. Usually that's 1 o'clock, but it's at 4:25, so we definitely gonna get to see that. Definitely gonna get to see that. What time Carolina play? At 1?
So 4 o'clock. I'm going to the game.
Y'all play at 4?
Yes, sir.
At home? Who y'all play?
Yes, sir. Oh, we played the Bucks.
That's right. Yeah, I do that. At 4 o'clock? I did not know that. Oh, that's trash. Yep, 4:05. You got a decent lineup though.
Yes, sir.
Real decent lineup. Eagles and the Ravens though. What you think, man? Who's going to be the guy? I mean, is this a show-off game for the MVP? Because I mean, you got to put Derrick Henry somewhere in the MVP conversation, right? Maybe not in the top 5, but he at least 6.
True, you do.
He's at least 6. He got more yards than Jamar Chase. He got more yards than any receiver. Him and Saquon Barkley.
That is very true.
So, you know, we got these this running back duel that at 425 that I'm definitely excited about, man. Whose defense is going to stand up though? Is that the question?
What team are we talking about?
We talking about Eagles and Ravens.
Eagles and Ravens. Oh my goodness, right there. That's gonna be a game.
What
right
team
there.
did you think I was talking about?
No, I'm sorry, my brother. That's a game right there. That's right there. Is a game right there. I'm telling you, it's gonna be epic right there. It's gonna be like a 65, maybe 70-point game between both teams combined with scores.
What?
And yes, sir. It's gonna be a high-scoring game. It's not gonna be a low-scoring game.
Wait a minute. So you have no respect for neither one of these defenses?
No, sir.
Well, you do
You
know.
wanna know why? You wanna know why?
I want to know why.
I
always want to know why. That's what I asked you.
First of all, the defensive player that I got in my fantasy league, Roshan, he's out. He was out last week.
They won.
And he's out this week. He's like the Ray Lewis of that team right there.
They still won.
I can't make this up, huh?
They still won.
Yeah, they still won, but he's like the Ray Lewis of that team. And I'm telling you, without him against a team like the Eagles, no, there ain't no team you gonna come up and slip up on. You know what I'm saying? And the Ravens don't have that, backyard. You know what I'm talking about? They don't have that D-back field like that.
Oh, it's trash.
They decent.
It's trash.
They decent, but they ain't trash. They ain't like that though.
Nah, I'm telling you,
But
the Ravens defense.
On the Eagles on the flip side, we got that. So Lamar Jackson ain't passing.
There you go.
So them boys is gonna have to run, kid. They're gonna have to do what they can to run and just keep going with the run. But that right is gonna stop short because Philadelphia Eagles defensive front is like starting to gel, getting better. You can't make that up.
Well,
I wish I could.
the Eagles defensive front been good all year.
Right.
Eagles is number 1 defense in the league right now.
Stopping the run. Oh hell yeah.
Oh, for both. They're number. I think they're like number 3 in the run, and like number 1 in passing. Let me get it right. Hold up. They in the top 5 in 2 categories. In both categories,
okay.
Rushing and they're number 1 in yards allowed. And offensively, the Baltimore Ravens are number 1 in points. Total yards. So this is the number 1 offense versus the number 1 defense today. Okay, Eagles got the number 1 defense. Ravens got the number 1 offense. So, like I said, which defense is going to give? Now, Baltimore Ravens defense is a little suspect on the back end, but they're number 1 in rushing. That's the thing. In rush defense, where they want to tackle Saquon Barkley and Jalen Hurts is their running game. Can Baltimore shut that down? They do have a passing game, though. Jalen Hurts is going to be the X factor in this game for the Eagles. And you already said who's going to be the X factor for the Ravens. They're gonna have to run the ball. You believe Lamar Jackson
and that
Eagles defense is gonna be able to handle him.
They got a running game who's gonna have to really run the ball.
Yeah, that defense is going to stand up definitely in the pass game. I don't know the run game. You got too many guys to worry about in that run game. Like you said, Lamar Jackson's the second running back, and then you got Justice Hill coming in the game too. Who's just as quick as Lamar Jackson. He had like a 51-yard touchdown the other day in their win against the Chargers. So the Eagles definitely got to stand up on that end. I don't know, man. This is one that's hard to call, though. I think it's about the defenses, though. That whoever played a better defense, even though these are two great offenses, somebody's going to have to stop somebody. Somebody's going to have to contain somebody. We'll find out who the better quarterback is between Jalen Hurts and Lamar Jackson. That's going to be exciting. And we was talking about running back and quarterback duos, right?
Yeah.
Last show. And this is the ultimate running back quarterback duo. I had Jackson and Henry in first. I think we both had Barkley and Hurts in second in our top four.
Yeah.
So this is 1 and 2 going up against each other. Definitely must see football right there. Don't drink too much during the Steeler game because you're going to want to see that for sure. And we need Baltimore to lose, so I'm going for the Eagles.
All right.
Telling you that right now. All right.
Yes, sir.
A little somewhere else I want to get to. What time is it? 12:30? Oh, that game's about to come on too.
They're 12 seconds from it.
Yeah, I want to dig into the NFC South a little bit.
Ultra +1412-801-1373.
Hold up. Yeah, I want to dig into the NFC South a little bit here in a minute. Hold on, let me try to get the game on too though. NFC South.
+1412-801-1373.
Hold up. All right, yeah. Like I said, I wanted to dig a little bit into the NFC South here with the Chargers going up against the Falcons. I think that's a good game to see. And the reason I think it's interesting is because the NFC South, how interesting the NFC South is. Hold up, wait. Yeah, how interesting the NFC South is right now because everybody's in contention. That's crazy that your Panthers is really, they can still win the division. As much shit as I talked on them, I mean, they can't, I don't think they can lose another game, though.
You're absolutely right. They really can.
They can't lose another game, but it's not impossible. And the reason it's not impossible is because
each year 1 in 6 Americans become sick with foodborne illness.
yeah, is that you or me?
Include cleaning your hands for at least 20 seconds and avoid any cross-contamination of food to make sure to
What is that?
food thoroughly.
Hold on, bro. Yeah, definitely.
That was you?
Yeah, that was me. I was trying to get on the TV.
All right, yeah, my bad. I thought that was me.
I was getting the TV set up so I watch this game right quick.
Yeah, my bad. I thought that was me bugging out. All right, so what was I saying? The reason why I think Carolina can win the division. First of all, they're playing well. They on 2-game winning streak, but they almost beat the Chiefs.
Yeah.
They had their chance. They let Patrick Mahomes get out on them. But a lot of divisional games coming up that they can win, and the conference ain't that far away. They're only 2 games back?
Yeah.
Is it 2 or 3?
I think it's 2 games.
Let me check. There you go, right here. Yeah, y'all got 8 losses. That's right. Yeah, that's why y'all can't lose another game. But no, the Falcons got 5, so that's 3. They're 3 games back. But like I said, the Falcons got they got the Chargers. They could easily lose to the Chargers, right?
Yeah.
And who y'all got this week? Y'all got the Bucks. Y'all can beat the Bucks. It's gonna be a tough game. Y'all at home. Y'all can beat the Bucks. That puts y'all 2 games behind with 5 games to go. I mean, you still gotta win every game, but I can see the Falcons folding.
I understand.
I can see the Falcons folding. Let's look at the Falcons. Let's look at the Falcons' schedule. Let's see if they can fold.
They got Carolina the last game of the season.
There you go. That's
We got
part
the
of it.
Buccaneers twice. We play them Sunday here, and then we play them like 2 weeks from now and Raymond James.
Right. So look here. Okay, so hold on. I got it right? Yeah, Sunday, December 1st. Yeah. Like I said, Chargers, Falcons, right? Next week they go to the Vikings.
That part.
So they better beat the Chargers at home. Or and they got to worry about the Buccaneers too. Not only Carolina, Carolina's in last place. We talk about them because we Carolina fans, but all these teams can catch the Falcons. But they got the Chargers. They're at home though. But then they go to the Vikings. Then they get a little cheesy one at the Raiders. But maybe the Raiders will be trying to, turned up for whatever reason. It's Vegas. They might get caught up. They can lose that. They got another cheesy game. The Giants come to town. But the Giants be fighting. Then they got the Commanders though. They don't need that right then and there. Commanders going to.
At this point right now for Carolina, it's not about trying to make it to the playoffs. It's trying to finish.
Ultra plus 1.
Yeah, and win every game.
7-3.
Finish strong.
Yeah.
I heard this side, but you gotta believe it like that. So they could possibly lose to the Bucks, but I can't see that happening. I think they're gonna beat the Bucks, so it's gonna be a good victory. And this time my black ass staying.
Right.
Make sure that it unfolds.
Oh, say that again?
Nah, I said this time I'm staying because I want to make sure that it unfolds that they're gonna win.
Yeah. Last time you missed it.
I missed every time. Every time the motherfuckers come back and win, damn, I get up and leave because they're losing.
Yeah, don't do that.
Not doing it this time.
Don't do that. But yeah, the Falcons could take some L's right here. They need at least 3 L's for y'all to catch up even.
Yep.
And they could lose Sunday. They could lose to the Vikings. Raiders, Giants, they might drop one of them. But then they got the Commanders too. So yeah, they could really plummet because they haven't been. But they got the talent to play well though. That's the reason they're at the top of the division already.
Right.
So they got a little squad, but can the Falcons step up? But like I said, every team is really in it still. And that's the reason I'm bringing up in the South.
It's only competition because for the last, I want to say 6-7 years,
right,
that the whole NFC South has been like, there's no wild card team.
Right.
So it's going to be whoever wins the division.
Right.
And that's how it breaks now. If Carolina was to win every one of their games going into the last game of the season, and Atlanta will start tanking and doing this right here and that, and you know what? Carolina, it would come down to that game between those two. Because the Carolina's already split with the Saints. Atlanta's split with the Saints.
Speaking of the Saints got the Rams today. They could lose. I mean, not today, but Sunday. They could lose to the Rams.
Yeah, they could lose to the Rams.
So, you got to beat – Carolina got to beat out everybody.
Carolina got to beat out everybody they had to play. And a lot of it's divisional. Mm-hmm. Except for they got the Eagles, they got the Cowboys, and the Eagles is not going to help out next week.
Right.
The Cowboys, that's going to be okay. We can probably muster that because we're at home.
Right. All right, so I'm going to jump around a little bit. Because I think we need to get back to something real quick because I got a question for you. But here is a segment I call Upset Alert. I got 5 teams in this upset alert this week, man. These are 5 teams that need to get out there and prove themselves, but they got a team in the way, man, and it's an NFL team. And we see it every week. Somebody's going to lose to somebody they shouldn't lose to, man. Who can make the money by picking that team, though? That's the thing. So I always love these upsets, man, because this is how you make a couple dollars off a couple of dollars. You know what I mean? So this week on Upset Alert, man, I got my Steelers versus the Bengals, Texans versus the Jaguars, Seahawks is at the Jets, Titans is at the Commanders again on Upset Alert. Them Titans, boy, and the Browns up on Upset Alert again on against the Broncos. All right, so like I said, man, I wanted to get back to my Steelers and Bengals. I asked the question earlier. If you wasn't watching earlier, do the Steelers have a quarterback controversy? That's all I'm gonna ask. Call into the show. Tell me if it's true. Tell me if it ain't. It ain't looking good. But I really want to know about the game right now. Forget all of that. Steelers, Bengals. Can the Bengals upset the Steelers, man? Can the Steelers score with the Bengals? It's on you, bro.
Wait. Yo. There you go. Oh, he gone. Hold up. There you go. I was about to say the call dropped.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what the hell?
Hold up.
Oh,
The call dropped.
What I was
But
saying, though.
did you hear me though?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
No, did you hear me? But did you hear what I asked you?
No. What you ask?
All right, I'm trying to figure where I was at. Oh, well, I mean, I know where I was at, but I'm trying to think where you went out at. I was talking about upset alert, Steelers, Bengals. You heard that, right?
Yeah. No, I didn't.
Okay, so look, what I was asking you, though, we're saying that, maybe we got a quarterback controversy, but Steelers versus Bengals this Sunday, do you feel like the Bengals got a chance to beat the Steelers, man? I mean, the Steelers got to score, right?
That they do. And, Bengals is one of the highest scoring teams in the league.
Right.
So, yeah, definitely. Y'all going to have to score.
Yeah, we're going to have to score. And with a quarterback controversy looming, I don't know. The Steelers could be definitely on upset alert all off of their record,
Yes, sir.
8-3, needs to win this game. We got them, and then we got the Browns again. We go right back to, Cleveland come to us this time, but still. We go right back to playing the Browns. We can't afford to lose these games. We still got the Chiefs and the Eagles to play. So, Steelers definitely on upset alert?
No.
No.
Yes,
Okay.
they are. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yes,
Okay.
they are.
I'm just asking Mr. Upset. I need a yes or no. That's all.
Yes, sir. Yes. They can be very well upset alert.
Okay. I mean, you calling it?
I'm calling it.
Oof. So you got Bengals over Steelers, right? We'll talk about it again on Sunday. No.
No.
Don't worry.
I'm saying the Steelers. No, I'm saying the Steelers upset over the Bengals because everybody's going to look at the Bengals having a better offense than the Steelers.
Yeah, but the Steelers is leading the division at 8-3.
Okay, then the Steelers. Then I'm going all day with them.
But you got the Steelers. You got the Steelers for the dub.
Yes, sir.
All right, no upset alert for the Steelers then, right?
Nope, not at all.
All right. Texans and Jaguars. You ain't winning no money on them Jaguars this week? Nah?
Let me breathe.
Oh, say that. I'll make sure you ain't get cut off again.
No, you good. I'm gonna go with the Texans.
I feel you. So no upset alert for them Jaguars. I don't think so either, man. They got quarterback issues. Never know. Texans know how to be messing shit up, though. This is a divisional game. We'll see. Seahawks out at the Jets. Got to come all the way east. Seahawks been playing well.
Outstanding.
All week they be talking about Aaron Rodgers retiring. Where'd that come from? Did he say it? Did you hear anything about that?
Nope.
Call into the show, man. Let me know if you heard something about how that Aaron Rodgers stuff started. But yeah, all I've been hearing, Aaron Rodgers to retire or retire next year, and like, why are we talking about that right now?
You're right.
So I just feel like that's and that's controversy too. I mean, it ain't, like I said, it don't always got to be the same cookie cutter quarterback controversy. But you got your quarterback talking about he's retiring with 6 games to go. I don't care what your record is.
Speaking of that, your boy out here, Jared Goff, going off.
Yeah, you know how he do his thing. He driving right down the field.
That was a dumb play that they did right there, though.
I ain't even watching, but yeah, you know how they do, drive right down the field. But all right, look here. Last week,
yes, sir.
This team stepped up for you. Titans versus Commanders. Commanders on a 3-game losing streak. You think the Titans can stand up again? Is we gonna remember the Titans for another week?
Yep.
Sound like this about to be your upset alert. All right, Titans versus Commanders. Definitely on upset alert. All right, look, last game, Browns and the Broncos, man. The Broncos got 5 losses, so they got the big lineman with the rock. The Broncos got 5 losses, and they need to stay in the playoff hunt. Like I said, Miami is screaming back. What you think, man? Can the Browns, after coming off that Steelers win, 10 games rest because they played on a Thursday night, can they go to Mile High and beat the Broncos?
I'm gonna like the Browns. Another upset alert.
Tell me why.
Jameis Winston.
Okay. Jameis Winston.
Yeah.
Period.
Point blank.
Woo. All right. I feel you. Point blank. Period. Over your boy. The reason I kept them 2 games last too is because Bo Nix. This is one of them games he could take over. This if the Titans beat the Commanders and Bo Nix go out there and blow out the Browns, man. Bo Nix about ran away. It's about over. It'll be over. Right? It'll be over for Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels on a 3-game losing streak.
Yeah.
It's hard to win an MVP when you lose it, man. You got to be better than he. You know, you got to be better than that, and you're gonna be losing. But they don't have a losing record. They're still in the playoff hunt though. But 3-game losing streak, you definitely climbing down the ladder in your MVP, rookie MVP status, you know. So Bo Nix is just going up and up and up.
He definitely is.
And they should have beat the Chiefs, so they really should only have 4 losses, man. I mean, you know, the Chiefs won the game. They blocked the field goal, but if that field goal would have got kicked and went in, they had the Chiefs.
That's right.
And Bo Nix drove them down there to get in field goal range. So, you know, Bo Nix does have a couple benefits over Jaden Daniels, though. I think he's fell into a better situation as far as team structure and coach and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So, but shout out to both of them, man. Both of them. The race ain't over yet, I tell you that. But this week is going to say a lot. Because it could go the other way around. It could go the other way around, and the Browns go up there and beat the Broncos. Like you said, you got them both on upset alert. The Browns can go up there and beat the Broncos, and the Commanders can dominate the Titans. A good defense. And Jaden Daniels look good, and all of a sudden, we'll see if Jaden Daniels can get back in that race. Because whoever make the playoffs is really probably going to, at this point, is probably going to win that trophy. Would you agree?
That's 100% correct.
I mean, they both might make the playoffs, but what I'm saying, if one makes the playoffs and the other doesn't, then that trophy's probably going to go to the playoff team, the guy that took his team to the playoffs.
Right.
Because that's going to be what's the word I'm looking for? That's big for both of them. Either one of them to make the playoffs in your rookie season. That's big.
Didn't Mark Sanchez do that?
I can't remember much about Mark Sanchez. I'm trying to think if anybody else kind of did that. So somebody else did it though.
Yeah.
I don't know about Mark Sanchez.
I thought he didn't. He might have did it in second season. All right.
Well, Big Ben definitely did it.
He definitely did it.
They was like what 15-1.
Yeah, he definitely did it.
So yeah, he definitely did it. Cam Newton, did y'all go to the playoffs that year when he was rookie of the year?
No,
okay.
we didn't.
I didn't think so.
No, we didn't.
All right,
we went 2 seasons later.
Right. So we looking at, hold up, real quick. Got a couple more games I wanted to get into, man. And this one, back to the divisions. I had let's talk about the NFC South, but it's the NFC West I want to talk about here in a minute because we got some good games coming out of the NFC West too, man. Not totally an NFC West, but it involves a couple of good teams. The Cardinals go to the Vikings, which, you know, we seen Cardinals take a loss last week to the Seahawks, but we both thought the Cardinals were going to win the game, first of all, and we both think still that the Cardinals are playing good football and definitely in playoff condition, all right?
Right.
Contention, excuse me. And they got the Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
But also you got in that division, you got a good team that's, I don't know how bad Purdy's hurt and when he's coming back, but the 49ers are still a good football team. But they ain't sitting in last place. And not that they're really a good football team this year, because you can't say that because the record is what it is, but they've been a good football team in the league for the last 3 years. We know they got a good coach. They got good players. They got a good line. They got a good defense. They do everything right. So they can win games with a backup quarterback here and there. They can win games with backup receivers here and there, but they just haven't been doing it this year. And they got the Bills today, man. Is it over for the 49ers if they lose and get demolished by the Bills today?
49ers for the Bills today or Sunday?
They got the. Not today. I keep saying today. It's Sunday.
Yeah.
It's Sunday for sure.
It all depends on how the way that San Fran plays Sunday. So they pretty much healthy except for their quarterback play. So I really don't know. That's a toss up right there. If Brock Purdy plays, then it will be a pretty much low scoring game. If he does not play, then yeah, we can see San Francisco doing a loss, taking a loss right now.
Yeah, let's see. Brock Purdy injury update. Latest on 49ers QB status 17 hours ago. I don't think he's playing. I think it was like a shoulder or something.
Yeah, it is his shoulder. But hell, that's the truth.
Yep, shoulder issue. They're not saying nothing about him playing Sunday though, but maybe it's still up in the air right now. But yeah, either way, they need to win. Even with Brock Purdy all year, they still been losing games.
Right.
And they got a Bills team. And if they lose, they take 7 losses. They still in the division though. I mean, they still got. I mean, the Seahawks only got 5 losses. So even if they drop to 7, they still in it. That division's crazy though, man. I mean, you really ain't at the bottom, even though you at the bottom.
Right.
You're really not.
You said 6 games. You said 6 games left. Yo, that could be epic. Right
it could be whatever. It could be whatever.
Right.
Just like the South, even more in that division though. And
Right.
it ain't over in the NFC North either. Even though the Lions, everybody think it is what it is. Let's look at the Lions schedule. I bet you the Lions got an easy schedule left. I just got that feeling.
It probably.
Nah. I mean, yeah, because first of all, you got to play in the division. But then, I already see they got Green Bay coming up. They got the Bills coming up. Then they got to go back to the Bears. They got the 49ers, who's thirsty. And then they got the Vikings last. Nah, it ain't going to be easy. They're going to have to hold on, too. Because the Vikings only got 2 losses. And, so, look, man, this season is just really turning out to be the shit. Real talk.
Yo, I'm looking at this game right now. This defense right now ain't no joke.
Yeah.
And it looks like that Detroit didn't get the ball first, so they already shut that defense down. They look like they're shutting down twice.
Right. And yeah, man, that's what I'm about to get into, for real. We appreciate everybody for watching, whoever's watching. If you ain't watching, watch it later. We might go back on tonight, man. If you ain't doing nothing, maybe tonight, and review these 3 games right here. Or if not, we definitely going to see us Sunday morning before the Steeler game, before the Panther game, before that Eagles-Raven games. You definitely going to see us. You know what I mean? So,
right. Yeah, bro. You about to see this play right here, though.
And that's what that's what I'm about to do, man. I gotta pick up the kiddos later, get my eat on, get my Thanksgiving on. Happy Turkey Day to everybody. You know what I mean? And hey, bro, I hit you up.
All right, my brother, man. Yep. Mad love, yo.
No doubt. One.
Listening to a Robin Banks Productions, baby.
It's the underground, it's the underground, it's the underground, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, and that's your ass. Boy, you done. It's the underground, it's the underground, yeah, it's the underground, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, and that's your ass. Boy, you done. Move the sticks, first down. You better not step out of bounds. You don't really want it, but you really need it. It's the underground, man, we undefeated. Michael Jackson couldn't beat it, fourth down, couldn't reach it, man, you swore about to lose it. Go ahead and face the music, flip a coin, you still lost. Pay the cost to beat the balls, turn your motherfucking lights off. Yeah, CTE, these niggas can't see me. Got your head fucked up, got the game locked up, and it's over for your ass. Fourth down, you better pass. You know what it is, you ain't gotta ask. It's the underground, it's the underground, it's the underground, yeah, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, and that's your ass. Boy, you done. It's the underground, it's the underground, yeah, it's the underground, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, and that's your ass. Boy, you done.